Welcome to Movie Reviews for Parents. Today we're reviewing Matrix Resurrections. Our goal is to provide you with enough insight to help you make an informed decision on whether your kids should watch this movie. The Matrix Resurrections is the fourth installment of the Matrix film franchise. Decades after the events of the Matrix Revolutions, Thomas Anderson works as a video game developer, having created a successful trilogy of games based on a character named Neo. Anderson frequents a coffee shop where he often spots a woman named Tiffany, who bears a striking resemblance to Trinity from his video games. Struggling to separate his hallucinations from his current reality, Anderson starts seeing a therapist who prescribes him blue pills to help retain a feeling of normalcy. Eventually, Anderson stops taking the pills, which only causes his perception of the world around him to diminish further. Written and directed by Lana Wachowski. Starring Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Anne Moss, Yahya Abdul-Mateen and Jessica Henwick. With a running time of 148 minutes, The Matrix Resurrections is an action science fiction film that at best, only somewhat succeeds as a sequel and continuation of the franchise. Since this is a sequel, it is only natural to draw comparisons to the prequels. The original Matrix trilogy was flawless in many aspects. It was self-contained, meticulously planned, masterfully shot, and visually groundbreaking. The original Matrix was a philosophical journey disguised as a cyberpunk kung fu action film. However, this new iteration of The Matrix pales in comparison. That said, Lana Wachowski has done a great job in creating a satisfying nostalgia for the hardcore Matrix fans. On the other hand, looking at the movie as whole, those same fans could find themselves somewhat disappointed. At this point, we would like to ask you to please smash the like button, subscribe and tickle the notification bell. Your support is much appreciated. Continuing on. As for acting, Keanu Reeves gives an incredible lead performance with plenty of charm. He is once again able to anchor the film's more surreal and subtle moments. Carrie-Anne Moss is great and has strong chemistry with Keanu. She masterfully conveys a strong female lead character. Yahya Abdul-Mateen too is effortlessly cool and suave. He gives a very credible and plausible performance as the new Morpheus. Jessica Henwick gives the best performance out of the new characters. Although not at par with the prequels, Matrix Resurrections is full of action and excitement as well as many enjoyable special effects. The fights and action scenes in Matrix Resurrections do incorporate some level of violence. Fistfights and shootings occur throughout the movie. People are injured in explosions. Some characters are stabbed or impaled. People are injured in car wrecks. Dozens of people jump from high windows to their deaths. A man's lower jaw is kicked off and his throat is cut, although both injuries heal immediately. A character is seen undergoing graphic reconstructive surgery, including brain surgery. A man's mouth is covered over and sealed by his own skin. As for sexual content, characters are seen nude from the shoulders up in both sexual and non-sexual context, although no sexual behavior is seen. There are rare comic sexual references. There is a non-sexual, yet intimate, encounter between two elderly female characters implying that they are romantically involved. For profanity, there are 4 uses of sexual expletives, 16 uses of scatological terms, and infrequent uses of mild curses and terms of deity. And for alcohol and drug use, adult characters are seen drinking, sometimes to excess. To conclude, Matrix Resurrections is not a family movie. The level of violence, profanity, and the haunting images of machines killing humans in a variety of different ways could be disturbing to youngsters as well as some adults. This concludes our review of Matrix Resurrections for parents. I hope we were able to answer some of your questions. Feel free to rewind the video in case you missed anything. Please join us again for future reviews. Please subscribe and thumb up. Thank you.